It is not known if you are a gringo, Chinese or Korean. You don't even have a garbage identity. Well, I can understand why he's confused because I am both Chinese and Korean according to my most recent DNA test. Three-day event. It was supposed to be 3 days worth of broadcast. But on the third day, there was not a final broadcast, a final ending to the entire event. So the entire 48 hours was building up to this final broadcast. And on the third day, it didn't happen because the Spanish team decided to not play in protest because they felt like the entire event was rigged by the admins for North America to win. Which means NA won by default. Let's fucking go, America. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of this clip these days. Doing this in a competitive event has no place.
Problem.
Did you do this one? Yeah.
Oh, does this have audio?
Problem.
Did you do this one?
Oh. Do not.
Mine's.
This is a little weird.
God, can you guys go buy guns and shit? And then you need. I guess I have too much money. I don't know. I can't.
Oh, they clipped only the part where the admin gave me the MP5. They cut out the part where I asked, can an admin skin this for me? And they cut off the part where the admin skinned it for me. What? You know what's the crazy thing? I have an MP5 in my hand.
Did you do this one?
It's in my hand. What am I gonna do with 2 MP5s? And you know what's the worst part? Look at the top left. The event was over. 25K to 5K. This was after the Spanish team announced they were quitting. That's the thing people are complaining about. An out of context clip, which actually gives context in the clip as well. Because you can see the score in the top left and you can see the gun in my hand. So even out of context, there was context. And that was still enough to get them to accuse the admins of cheating. No se sabe si eres gringo, chino o coreano. Ni siquiera tienes identidad basura. Translate. It is not known if you are a gringo, Chinese or Korean. You don't even have a garbage identity. Well, I can understand why he's confused because I am both Chinese and Korean according to my most recent DNA test. That's probably what he was just curious if I was Chinese or Korean. It's gonna be a deny, but I'll let him know. I'm actually 94% Chinese, Chino, 5% Coreano, and 0.4% Filipino in Spanish is also Filipino. Oh. %94 Chino, 5% Coreano, and 0.4% Filipino. I don't know. Rust is so special. That's why I wanted to do the first international one with Rust, because there's just something about Rust that brings out the primitive caveman in each of us. The need for survival, the hate of the enemy. Like, you go back to monkey mode. Like in Minecraft, in Fortnite, in Valorant, you don't go back to monkey mode. Can you tell us a rule you weren't okay with? So one of the things I had a problem with is the rules. One of the rules at some point said you're not allowed to go inside the enemy building. And they're saying Coco went inside the enemy building to steal the scrap helicopter. And I said he did not go inside the enemy building. He went on top of the enemy building. So I said that, in my opinion, he didn't break the rule, because he specifically went after something that was on the building, not in the building. And the admin said, look, that's kind of like, you're kind of missing the point of the rule. And I said, no, I'm not I got a little triggered, and I apologized to Vadim, the admin, because I got like a little Karen with him. I'm going to be honest, I turned it into Karen mode. I said, because he said, like, I know that from your perspective, you guys did nothing wrong. And I, word for word, said, it's not a matter of perspective. That is not my perspective. That is facts. That is what happened. Do not tell me that's a perspective. And in hindsight, I shouldn't have said that. But he said the spirit of the rules means you can't go inside the 15x15 plot. And I like, okay. All right, if you want to give them the scrap helicopter back, then can we ask for either one of two things? Can we either be able to buy our own scrap helicopter from Outpost, or can we disable oil rig so that we can fight elsewhere? Because we don't like having to go to oil rig every single time for the crate. We want to fight at launch site. We want to fight at military tunnel. We want to fight at the islands. We don't want to always fight at the oil crate. And they took this and they went to the Spanish team, and I'm pretty sure I saw Recoy in chat with them, in the voice call with them, right? And the admin made the decision and said that was okay.